You're here listening to the Soul Expansion Podcast because intuitively you know there's more to life. There's something more here. And truthfully, we access that something more in our own bodies, in our own souls. We have all the wisdom we need. And when we can access this within ourselves, business, money, impact, and every area of our life becomes so much more easeful, relaxed, and abundant. My name is Kristen Kaczynski, and I'm here as your guide and your host, but this is your journey, so let the journey begin. Welcome back to the Manifestation Series. Today we're talking about releasing attachment and the role that trauma, with a big fat T, plays in our ability to do that. But before we jump in, I just want to make sure you know to head to kristenkaczynski.com/secret. If you are wanting to learn more about my new manifestation program, it's coming in late September. We'll start dripping out the content then, but you can either sign up for the waitlist or purchase right away by heading to kristenkaczynski.com/secret. So make sure you head there now. And if you're able to get on the wait list before we do the full launch, we also have discounts, bonuses, special things for getting on the wait list or signing up pre-sale. So definitely get your name there, enter your email address, save your spot so that you can take advantage of all the amazing things we're going to be offering you. Okay, so let's talk about releasing attachment and the role that trauma plays in your ability to do this. Okay, so releasing attachment, why is it important? Why do we need to do it? So when we think of the universe, when we think of even more specifically the quantum field, just imagine for a second this field of infinite possibilities. It's this field of really like quantum, like particles, like electrons and protons and neutrons and all kinds of crazy things that I don't even have the words for, right? So string theory, I don't even know what we're talking about now. We went on a weird scientific tangent, but the quantum field truly is a field of infinite possibilities. This is proven by quantum physics. They've proven this. And so if infinite possibilities are available to us, but we're attaching to one specific possibility, and I'll talk about the nuances here in a moment, then we're not leaving room for the infinity to give us something even better, or to give us something even faster, or to give us an even dreamier soulmate client who's ready to buy right now, right? I feel like attachment often comes up in business, specifically when we're attaching our energy to specific leads that we desire to sign up for a program because we're excited to work with them, right? And it's a very human thing. Like it can even come from like the most heart-centered place of like, I really want to help these people. It can have nothing to do with the money. But if we're putting so much of our attachment on these individual people, all of a sudden we've cut off the flow, the openness, the expansive possibilities available to us in the quantum field, which means a couple things. It means we're blocking abundance from coming in, out of left field, which is how it often comes. It often comes in the path of least resistance, which is not always the path that we think we can, figure out or strategize for. Sometimes it's something we cannot predict. Actually, most of the time it's something we cannot predict. So we're cutting off the flow of abundance from something that's just outside of our awareness, something that we don't know about yet. We're also putting energetic pressure, whether we know it or not, whether they know it or not, on the people that we want to sign up for the thing, right? I've actually experienced this in lots of different ways. Like I've experienced it when I was really excited about working someone and I was like so sure that they were going to sign up and I was so confident in it and I was really excited for this person. But then I started to get a little too excited for them, a little too attached, right? When we start to get a little too excited, a little too attached, now this person feels this unconscious pressure on them and there's this resistance that comes up for them. And they may not even know it. They may not even feel it, but something in them will say, don't sign up for this program. Don't sign up yet. Or it's a no for now, right? something in their field will shift or switch or change because of the energetic pressure. Soulmate client transactions, connections, whatever you want to call them, let's call it connections. That feels so much more heart-centered and human. So when we are connected with a soulmate client and they're ready to buy and they pay us, when that connection happens, it's absolutely seamless. There is no resistance. There is no efforting. There is no force. There's nothing, right? It's like an exhale. It's like it feels good for us. It feels good for them. There's not obstacles to overcome. There's usually not objections. In my experience, when it's truly a soulmate client and it's truly the time for them to sign up, they're usually they have one or two questions, maybe, and they're usually just clarifying questions about what the fuck they're paying for, right? So they'll ask a clarifying question about what the fuck they're paying for. And then they're like, okay, yeah, I think I'm ready, or maybe I'll sleep on it. But then they kind of already know that they're ready and then they sign up, right? When it's truly a soulmate client, there is no resistance. So when we attach to a specific person or a specific outcome that we want and we're really, really excited about it, but we're also a little too excited and we're really attached to it, now we've created pressure that leads to resistance. So the more open we can be to the infinite quantum possibilities, then actually the faster things happen and the more abundance we're able to receive, and the more likely the people that we would have been attached to, that we chose to remain detached from, are more likely to sign up. I find that it's only when we get really attached that people choose not to sign up if they reach out about an offer, right? If they reach out, it's because they're interested. If they reach out, it's because they want to do it. And unless there's something that's just wildly wrong about the offer for them, or it's wildly out of their investment range and what they're wanting to put their money into at that point in time, then whatever they're feeling in their field as resistance is likely coming from our attachment or from something that is just not right for them about the offer. But we don't feel that in soulmate client relationships, right? We really don't. And the way I think of it is like this, we create offers that are given to us because there's soulmate clients out there that want to buy them. That is why we come up with the offers that we come up with. They're literally given to us from the divine. We think we come up with them, but if we're in tune with our intuition, with our awareness, with all of these things, if we're in tune with all of that, the only reason why you thought of creating that offer is because there's people out there that want to be in that offer. They don't know it yet, and you don't know who they are yet, and maybe they don't know that they're ready yet, but that's why that offer came to you. So it's actually guaranteed that you will receive those clients. And if you're open enough and detached enough and willing to relax the resistance enough, it'll be easy for you to receive them. It'll be effortless. It'll be fun. It'll be flowy. So how the hell do we release the attachment? Well, first, some of this is trauma driven, right? We have different attachment trauma that occurred in early childhood or in relationships. And I know for me, someone with a history of codependent relationships, a lot of my attachment to clients, to people I wanted to sign up, comes from that codependency trauma, right? Comes from that unconscious feeling and belief that you need that thing to survive, or you need that thing to feel what you want to feel, right? So often it's when we're in a codependent energy with something, it's because we think that thing outside of us is going to make us feel something inside, but actually all the feelings are in our own body, right? Love is in your body. Joy is in your body. Bliss is in your body. Anything you want to feel now, with enough effort, you can feel it. And with enough intention and focus, you can bring it into your body, right? If you think of things that make you excited or happy or blissful, and if you think about them in enough detail, and if you think about them long enough, you will start to feel the feelings of excitement or bliss or joy or whatever it is. And so we have to realize that the client coming in isn't going to solve all our problems. The client coming in isn't going to make icky feelings go away. The client coming in isn't necessarily going to make us happy. I mean, it will be fun and exciting, but we have to feel that first, right? Like we have to feel what it is we think we want to feel first. When we feel the feelings first, now we're a match for the thing. If we wait for the person to give us the feeling, for something outside of us to give us the feeling, then we're attached to it. Then we most likely can't receive it because we're kind of like choking it in the energetic space, and we're not staying open to the unknowns, open to the quantum. So we have to learn how to really support ourselves from the inside out, right? We have to learn and be committed to doing the self-care things, to feeling what we want to feel, to setting ourselves up for success to feel what we want to feel, right? A lot of it is like simply changing your habits and your habit of thinking, right? And that can happen quickly or it can happen slowly, but making sure that you're truly supporting yourself as a human being and not putting all of your human needs, whether it's love, hunger, being well rested, connection with other humans, safety, stability, we can't put those needs onto a specific person signing up for your program, right? When we do that, we're attached. When we do that, we're dependent. When we do that, there's less ease and opportunity for that person to flow in. So fill yourself up first. And obviously, consider seeking support moving through some of the trauma pieces so that it's easier to not become attached, right? Like some of this you may require some support with, and that's what a lot of my programs support you with, is moving through some of the trauma aspects that hold us back from reaching our full quantum potential. So get support if you need support. And also know that nothing outside of you will ultimately solve all your problems or help you feel the things that you want to feel. That all comes from inside of you. So fill yourself up first with the things that you need, the habits you need, the support you need, the people you need, the experiences you need, the time that you need to feel your best. When you feel your best, you're naturally abundant. So make an effort to take care of yourself, to love yourself, to support yourself in the ways that you need to be supported. And if you don't even know what that is, get curious, right? Get curious. Ask yourself, what do I need right now that I'm not getting? And if money is the only thing that's coming through, or if clients are the only thing that are coming through, dig a little deeper and ask yourself, okay, yes, I see that. I understand that I'm desiring that, but what is the deeper need here? What is the deeper need that I'm not getting that is causing me to attach to this person? Because if you explore that and if you meet that need, now there's no need to attach to that person from a trauma perspective, right? Because your needs are being met. You are held, you are loved, you are supported in the ways that you need to be supported. From a pure mindset and manifestation perspective, gets to be a little more fun, right? And so what I like to play with, and I actually told a client this earlier today, she had a client who didn't sign up yet. She said she needed a little more time to get the money together. And, you know, she was kind of in this space of, well, how do I like hold this energy of knowing that she will sign up without, you know, feeling all this pressure around it, right? Like, how do I balance the holding the desire without holding the attachment? And I told her, well, let's not put all of your abundance in the hands of this one potential client. Like, what if there's like 2 other clients that want to sign up later this week? right? Or even today. Like, what if there's something just outside of your awareness that wants to come in now, even if she's not ready yet, right? Like, how can we open up to this infinite possibility that there's so much abundance available to you, and it's not dependent on this one person getting their money together? And obviously we want to serve her, and we are excited for her. And if she gets the money together and she's ready to sign up in a couple weeks, that's amazing. But also, your abundance doesn't have to slow down to her timeline. Right? Like, you get to speed up your abundance timeline simply with your openness and your desire to remain open, and your desire to receive anything and everything that wants to come your way that is good and abundant, right? So that's one energy to feel into and to play with is, how can I be radically open to the possibilities that are all here available to me that I don't even know about yet, that want to come to me? Like, abundance fucking wants to come to you. It wants to come to you. So start feeling what that feels like, to know that all around you, in spaces and places and in people and situations that you can't yet predict, there's an infinite flow of abundance that is wanting to find its way to you. And you get to expect it. You get to know that it's there. You get to stay open to it and desire it, and speed up the time that it comes in by getting more excited and more confident that something just outside of your awareness is going to lock into place. And I remember when I was manifesting this apartment, and if you heard the story, you know that another couple offered to pay more money in rent for this specific apartment. And that was not negotiable. Like, the apartment was non-negotiable for us. We had to have this one, not just from a manifestation perspective, but also because my husband has to be close to the hospital, because he's like the heart attack saver person. He's the interventional cardiologist. So he has to be close to the hospital, and the real estate market in Miami is insane. So anyway, long story short, too late, we had to have this specific apartment. And then this couple offered more money. And because I'm embodied in these manifestation practices, it came to me, and I'm like, when I heard that someone else offered more money, all I said to myself was like, well, I'm not really sure how God's going to figure this one out, but that apartment is still mine. Right? So it's like this radical openness to the divine rearranging that you can't control, that you may never fully understand. I still don't understand how we got this apartment, other than the divine allowed it to happen for us, right? And you're not going to be able to figure out all the details. So can you open up to something bigger than you, working all those details out, and knowing that somewhere in your field of abundance, something will lock into place. Something will click into place, and the right person will suddenly decide, yes, I need to sign up with Kristen, or with whatever your name is, right? Like, somewhere, somehow, someone is ready to pay you at all times, every single day, in every single moment. And in some ways, infinite people are ready to pay you if you're open to that level of infinite, unknown, mystical abundance, right? We can't really conceive what's fully possible unless we open ourselves up to it, unless we try to expand our desire and our awareness to include things that we can't control and we can't predict and we can't plan for, but we can expect to work out for us. We can assume will come together in some magical divine way. So that is the principle of releasing attachment as I see it. Now, of course, we will go way deeper on not only the healing aspects of this, because as I said before, trauma comes up a lot with this manifestation principle. In the manifestation course, we're going to go way deeper on all of this. We're going to do the healing work, but we're also going to go deeper on embodying this vast openness to the infinite possibilities. So listen to this episode again if it felt good, if it expanded you, and also get on the waitlist, KristenKaczynski.com/secret. if you're ready for even more guidance, if you're ready for the exact roadmap, if you're ready for manifestation to be something that you just fucking know how to do and you get to implement into your life and you get to watch your life magically change and unfold and expand and rearrange in ways that human you necessarily couldn't do, right? If you're ready to tap into your divine superpower of deliberate co-creation, then let's fucking go. Head to KristenKaczynski.com/secret. Sign up for the waitlist or go ahead and purchase pre-sale if we've set it all up there for you already, or reach out to me at Kristen Kaczynski on Instagram. We can talk about what's included in the program in the DMs. We can talk about what to expect if you do need more clarity. And I can also send you the payment link if you're a hell yes. So if you're really interested in learning how to master these principles so that you can watch your life change in insanely magical ways, join this program. What have you got to lose, right? I mean, honestly, this stuff is so powerful. It's helped me save my dog's life. It's helped me manifest this dream apartment. It's helped me make multi-six figures at the time I'm recording this in income in my business this year. So it's powerful shit. When we learn how to harness it and when we know how to master it, the sky, or really the quantum field, is truly the limit. There are no limits. The limit does not exist. So if you want to live a limitless life, start learning how to master this stuff. I'm happy to be your guide. KristenKaczynski.com/secret. And in the next episode, we're going to talk about receiving. Oh, such an important topic. Get excited for it. I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Bye. Thank you for listening to the show today. Thank you for being a loyal listener. If you've listened more than once, I really appreciate your time, your focus, your energy, and your attention. And so it is my heartfelt request that if you got something out of this episode, please write us a review, rate us, tell us exactly what you want to say, speak from the heart, speak from your soul. No review is too short or too long or anything that's too much or not good enough. It's all good. It's all good. We really love and appreciate your feedback. It just helps us make the show better and better, and it helps us get the show out to more people. As a reward for your time and energy writing a review, just take a screenshot of it before you hit submit and email it to us at support@KristenKaczynski.com, and we will give you free access to my Work Less, Make More, The Vibe Masterclass and Integration Deepening Call. This is over 3 hours of content that was recorded in 2022, early 2022. On my website, I currently charge money for it. I don't remember what we priced it at, but it's not currently for free anywhere else unless you write a podcast review, screenshot that review, and send us an email. So the email address is support@KristenKaczynski.com. I would love to gift you this free gift for your time and energy being a listener and writing a review. So if you have a few moments right now, I would really appreciate your words, your feedback, your shares, and your love. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. I so appreciate you. And I'll talk to you soon.